Hey, what's up, dude? Hang on. We are so back. Blood on leaves. It's chilly down here. I'm turning the fan on anyway. You have an NES? Dumb. It's a good if you mean like the console? Like the Nintendo console? Oh. Is that what you mean? Dub. I also have an NES. I have an NES, an SNES, a 64, a GameCube, a Wii, a Wii U, and a Switch. I do like my Nintendo consoles. NESs are good though. It's a good console. You listen to a little techno, a little bit. I'm gonna get Switch to not soon. Like not right now. Like not right now. You drop tomorrow. I know. I mean, I do like the one new. I like that new song that he put out. The oh. It's pretty good. Oh. Yeah, it's pretty good. How much creatine take per day? 5 grams. Make sure to drop a like, by the way. Appreciate it. Dub, you know, it's free. Helps me out in the algorithm. Double tap screen. Trying to think. Yeah, we're gonna do push day today. Lock it, right? I have an announcement for tomorrow, but I'm gonna wait and see if we get some more people in before I say anything. Tomorrow I'm bringing back the gaming stream at like noon Eastern. We're gonna be doing an early stream tomorrow. I'm gonna wake up and stream, but I'll talk about that in a bit. We'll stream on Twitch and YouTube. It'll probably be a long stream. Honestly. What y'all know about the Squidward water? Alright. start on bench today, and we'll go from there. You're a Nintendo fan? I did not do. It's a warm up. Hey, babe. No, yeah, I've been a Nintendo fan since I was born, I feel like. Like, you know, when everyone was playing Call of Duty back in, like, the, 2010s and all that shit, I was on the Mario Kart grind. Right, that was me. I wasn't allowed to play shooters. I wasn't allowed to play stuff. But Luigi's Mansion, Mario Kart Double Dash, Lego Star Wars, Mario Kart Wii, anything on the Wii. I mean Mario Party too. I mean, just like that's hang on. Ooh, ooh, ooh. But it's just I didn't play COD. Favorite game of all time at this current moment of time. Of all time? I was talking about this the other day. I feel like... Hey, what's up, Micro? I feel like... Just chilling in the basement, you know it. What's going on, Justin? I feel like... I know what would be in, like, the top 5, right? Like, I don't know what order they would be in. But I know, like, Mario Kart Wii would be up there. Battlefield 1 would be up there. Probably Call of Duty World War II, which I know might be a hot take for some people, but I absolutely love that game. But I like Battlefield 1 more. I think Battlefield 1 would be above that one. What else did I say the other day? I know I said Mario Kart Wii. Probably Luigi's Mansion would be up there. But probably more top 10 though. But I don't know what else. I'm trying to think like what games. I would probably put like for me in top 10, I'll probably put one of the Five Nights at Freddy's, just because of the cultural impact it had on my life. Probably the first or the second one for sure. I think the second one would be in top 10. I think top 10. It just that entire franchise has shaped my life for the better. So. Ooh, gotta have a chip. I ate like 3 shrimp. No, it was like 5 shrimp before I ate some Cheez-Its, I had a donut, and some shrimp. That's the diet of champions right there. The diet of champions. I'm gonna eat afterwards too. But yeah, I think it would be something like that. But I mean, me personally, since I've been playing Rivals so much recently, it'd probably be in top 10, top 15, maybe. So with Dead by Daylight. But I kind of consider those more. I don't know. What's up, Edgar? Bag of Lays, the bar's eyes pray for me. R.I.P. your stomach. I feel like. I don't know. I feel like multiplayer games are kind of in it. Well, I don't know, because Battlefield 1 would be up there, though. And I played a lot of multiplayer on that. Okay, never mind. Scratch that. Scratch what I was saying. There's a game that I really used to like as a young lad. By the way, y'all, like the stream. Double tap, like the stream. Helps me out. It's free. It's free. Appreciate it, right? You donate, you get your name on the board. If you're already on the board, I'll give you another number. But I appreciate it. Helps me out. We're trying to get 3,000 subs. There was a game on the GameCube. It was called Street Ball Volume 2. I played the shit out of that game. I absolutely love Street Ball Volume 2. You could mix and match, like... I remember Shaq was in the game. And, like, you could just mix and match, like, some crazy team-ups. And you would just be, like, at some, like, basketball court, like, in the middle of nowhere on, like, a rooftop. Just popping threes, man. It was so much fun. Street Volume 2 was awesome. I think that might have been it. I still have the game. I don't know if it was... It must have been NBA, because I know it had Shaq and shit. Street Ball Volume 2... The first one's not as good. The first one... We got the first one. It was okay. But Street Ball Volume 2, that would probably be top 10 for me, man. I absolutely loved that game. BC Boys, Mario, Luigi, and Peach. Okay, I'm thinking of a different one then. Because that mine did not have Mario, Luigi, and Peach. It was just straight up NBA players. It was so much fun, though. It was a great game. You played a 21. And you could, like, alley-oop and shit, and, like, break the goal. Like, if you were like at 19 points or something, and it was the game-winning shot, and you alley-ooped it to someone, the goal would just, like, burst into sparks, and then it would break. It was so much fun. They don't make them like that anymore, chat. They don't make games like that anymore. Alright, give me a sec. Thanks, Hannah. You may be talking about was one of my favorites. What's up, Always Happy? Yeah, I don't know if I ever played that one. Mine didn't have Mario, Luigi, and all that shit. I know that. It was a good game, though. I played a lot of that. But Luigi's Mansion I played a lot on the GameCube as well. And then Super Mario Sunshine I played a lot of. The GameCube was just a good console. Like it was just like dead ass. It was just a good console. Like the 64 I remember didn't do very well because it had the weird joysticks. Like I have the 64. And the joysticks on the controllers are just, the controllers themselves are weird. But the GameCube is just that's the console I grew up with until the Wii came out. Because I remember when the Wii came out. I'm reaching Unk status. I'm realizing that. I'm starting to get there, Chad. Starting to get that. Is this the what? No. I am there and it sucks. Fair. But anyway. What's up though, Kansas? I got the Squidward water bottle though. Represent. But yeah, I played a lot of. You know what would be up there? Now I'm thinking about it too. Donkey Kong Country for the SNES, 100%, 100%, 100%. I don't know if that'd probably be top 10, but no micro. But yeah, that'd probably be top 10. Donkey Kong Country is a fantastic game with a fantastic soundtrack. Like just a timeless game. Like you could play that any time and it would still be good. Super Mario All-Stars was a great game, as was Mario Kart for the SNES, also a great game. Excuse me? Yeah. There's always one person whenever I do a warm-up on bench who's like, bro, put the weights on. I'm like, yes, let me start out on 400 pounds. It's a good idea. What do you think, chat? Should I start on 400 and then, you know what I should do? Start at my max and then work my way down. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. What do we do? Yo, what is bro yapping about? Okay. Okay, quick announcement. Since there's a few people here, I'll repeat it throughout the stream. Quick announcement, okay? Quick announcement before I continue. Tomorrow, 12 o'clock Eastern, which I don't know, it's like 11 Central time, because I think a lot of my viewers are Central, right? But 12 o'clock Eastern, gaming stream, okay? I think we're probably, well, yeah, we'll just do 12, because then we can just start up, we can yap for a bit, and then we can start the game at 1 o'clock. Secret of the Mimic, Five Nights at Freddy's. We're playing that tomorrow. I already pre-ordered the game. It is on a timer. I can't play it. 12 Eastern is 9 Pacific. Okay, so 12 Eastern, 9 Pacific, 12, whatever your time zone is. That's what we're doing tomorrow. So, take that as you will. So we'll probably start at 12 Eastern. It comes out at 1 o'clock Eastern. So we'll start early. Just maybe yap. We might play some Rivals. Before, you know, just to kind of pass the time or whatever. And then we will do that, we'll do that like right at 1 o'clock. So, and I'll be playing that probably for a bit, because apparently it's kind of a long game. So, yeah, join, you know, be there. We'll be there an hour early, just to kind of set things up, get everything ready. We'll stream on YouTube and Twitch, maybe play some Fortnite, maybe. I mean, we'll have like an hour or so, whatever. But, we will do, yeah, I'll be on YouTube and Twitch. So, because I think since it's not like it should be able to handle that. Since it's not, I'm not running multiplayer. It'll just be, it's offline. So, you know, it should be fine. I gotta just reset up I haven't done a gaming stream in a bit, so I kind of moved around my setup. So I just gotta set everything back up. But yeah, we're gonna do that. It'll probably take a while. I don't know. Like the game might take a while, so you know, feel free to be there as long as you want. But I don't know if we'll finish it. I don't know. I'll probably go for a few hours. We'll do as much as we can. If we don't finish it, we'll just finish it on Saturday. But yeah, that's what we're doing. So tomorrow, 12 o'clock Eastern, 11 o'clock Central, and 9 Pacific, whatever your freaking time zone is. Okay, it's 12 o'clock Eastern for me. So that's what we're doing. Dub. I already pre-ordered the game. I got like a little discount on it because I had a PlayStation Plus. So, but I can't play it. But it's already downloaded. Like it's ready to go. It just won't open until tomorrow. So that's what we'll be doing. It'll be early in the day, so you know if you're at work, you could throw it on in the background or whatever. But yeah, dub. Prepare yourselves. Prepare yourselves. We've got a game to play. All right. 95. Lock in. I'll probably mention a couple times throughout the stream if some of the other regulars show up. But I just want to get it out there now. Make sure you like the stream, by the way. Double tap. It's free. Helps me out. You donate, you get your name on the board, per usual. Today we're just doing a workout. The huge. Hey, nothing wrong with Lady Gaga. What's up, Nun? How we doing? I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. Do you take any pre-workout lifting this leg? Yes. I do. Although I took my pre-workout like an hour and a half, 2 hours ago, which I know is not necessarily the ideal way to do it. You're supposed to do it like right before, but the pre-workout I'm taking right now is pretty strong, so I'm kind of... What's up, NC? I'm still feeling it, if that makes sense. I got a deal on the Stim Daddy from Noel Dazelle. It's like $20. And I was like, $20 for pre-workout is an absolute steal. So I was like, okay. So I bought it. And it has a lot of beta in it, so it kind of, keeps me a bit wired. But I also don't have work tomorrow morning, so I don't have to get to sleep at like a reasonable time like I have been. Ugh. I'll do an announcement in the Discord as well. I guess I can do that now while I'm in between. I'll do a Discord announcement. Just at everyone in the announcement. At everyone. Chat, help me write this. Gaming stream. No, oh yeah. Early gaming stream tomorrow. 6, 12, 25. 12 Eastern, 11 Central, 12 Eastern, to all times. Okay, 12 Eastern would be 9 a.m. Pacific, and I feel like I never use UTC. Does anyone ever use UTC? Like Universal whatever? I have no idea, bro. I don't know. $12 p.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Wait, 12. Hold on a sec. PST. Sorry, I'm trying to type out Discord. I'm trying to type out. Thank you, Hannah. 9 a.m. PST. Okay, I'm just gonna do that. I think that's easiest. 12 p.m. EST, 9 a.m. PST. FNAF Secret of the Mimic Part 1. We are also live now for Push Day. On Twitch and YouTube. Okay, how's that? I'm gonna do that. Okay. Garbage shop today. You hate to see that. What time for your Beijing fans? Dude, I don't know. What is Beijing time? Hold on. I did not put that on the announcement. ESC to Beijing time. Okay, so it's 12 hours ahead. So it's gonna, So if you're in Beijing, China, and you're gonna watch my gaming stream tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern, it's gonna be 12 hours ahead. So you're gonna have to watch at midnight. Your time. So midnight your time is when I will be streaming. Or 1 a.m. your time is when I'll be streaming. So if you're in Beijing, China, that's the that is the gist. So lock in. Okay. More of a story, lock in. 1:35 here, let's go. I'm gonna grab my charger at some point tonight. Remind me. Okay, I'm gonna skip this one for now. Do Bandit.
Ride the highway, ride the bus. Walk my house like I'm in place. Walk in the shop, she gon' make you cry. I do damage, and they can't stand it. Psycho, Randy, last Mary, Madison. Better cash advance it. Get a spot in the hands.
Excuse me. Okay.
Walk out the pantry.
Anyway.
She might play like a pandy.
Lock in. 1:55 here. I don't know what the song is, but I kind of dig it. Chicken Biscuit, W Chicken Biscuit plushie. I haven't had any chicken biscuits in a while. This is a good song. This is Bandit by Don Toliver. It's on Hearthstone Psycho. I like Don Toliver. I was lagging the stream. Oh! Oh, you mean Judas? That was Lady Gaga. This song's good too, though. Tell me. I did it for life. Ride the highway, ride the bus.
Walk my house, look like I'm in place. Walk in the shop, she gon' make you buzz. I do damage.
Yo, Hannah.
You can't stand it.
You know what's number...
Like it's Marilyn Manson. Better cash
Right now, my on repeat goes Evil Jordan, number 1. Number 2 is Tokyo Drifting. Number 3 is Calling After Me. And number 4 is Afterglow. And number 5 is Good Credit. Most of it's garbage. Disagree! I like a lot of rap. I didn't used to, but I do now. Yeah, thank you. Chad, I need a haircut. Listen. I need trim. I need a haircut trim. I just need like a hair trim. Just so like everywhere. I didn't even do it. Like I don't even do my hair in the morning. I just let it do whatever. I wake up, I kind of do a little bit of like a brush to kind of get it looking decent, and I leave the house. Listen, I'm a janitor. Like it ain't going. Oh, hang on. I had to pause real quick. Get to update Spotify apparently. Okay, I'm back. We're back. We are so back. There we go. We were all alone. Okay. 155. Here we go. Yo, that's crazy. What? This stereotyping is crazy. That's crazy, bro. I just like rap, exactly. Like I said, I feel like I have a very broad music taste now. Right now, I do. Right now, it's kind of between alternate, metal, and rap. That's kind of what I go back and forth between. And some pop, because I have like the weekend to say. Okay. Yeah, I hate this guy. I don't know what he's yapping about. I have some yappers in chat today. Am I on the comeback, chat? Am I on the comeback? Am I resurging? Is Basement Bro on the comeback? When I start getting the yappers, I'm like, okay, wait a minute. Like, wait a minute. We might be on the comeback. We might be back. Are we back? Lock in. I'm playing some Metallica real quick too. Alright, let's go 1v5 here. What's up, King? Arm wrestling preparation? What? King, how we doing? Good to see you, man. Make sure y'all drop a like on the stream. It's free. Double tap. Helps me out. If you're doing it, you get your name on the board. As usual. Never from this day. Alright, lock in. None for the $2 dono. 12 rep sets barbell RDL. Huh? 3 12 rep sets barbell RDL. 12 rep sets barbell. I'm not going to do that today because I'm because I'm doing push day. But let me take a screenshot of that when I do legs. And also my lower back's kind of iffy today. So I don't want to do RDLs today. But I took a screenshot. Remind me to do them on leg day. I do appreciate the $2 dono. Hold on, I got you. Nuns, that is his 7th dono in chat. W Nun. I feel like Nun's been here for a bit now, as far as supporting. I'm pretty sure likes there. The 15 likes. Awesome. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm just gonna put this guy in hiding mode. Like I said, the yappers have returned, chat. We got some yappers today. Good shit. I mean, hey, that means we might be getting somewhere. You know, we might be getting shown to more people. So, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, 185 lock in. Yeah, what y'all know about the Squidward water bottle? Chat, lock in. Repadoo. Alright, this is 185. Here we go. A do rep. Sweet word. I didn't feel too bad. I hit 2 there. I'll take it. I think we'll do 190. I think it's as high as we'll go today. So let me put on the adapter so like. Just a reminder, I do have safeties. So I know I don't have a spotter, but I have safety just in case I can't get them. Which has happened. So there's a couple more people here. Let me make my announcement again. Tomorrow, I put it in the Discord, but tomorrow, 12 Eastern, 9 Pacific, whatever your freaking time zone is, we're playing the new Five Nights at Freddy's game on YouTube and Twitch. So, you know, pop in and out as you please. There'll probably be a longer stream. I don't think we'll finish the game, but we'll definitely get a good start on it. So, be there. But like I said, it'll be early stream for me.
Never me, so I don't be.
What else we got in here? We'll do Edward Jordan since we haven't done it yet. Okay. I'm gonna get my chest a second here before I go back. Bit of a rest. I'm trying to think if I have any good stories. Like that dentist story I had yesterday. Did I stream yesterday? No, I didn't stream yesterday. I streamed 2 days ago, right? I didn't stream yesterday. Yeah, no, I didn't stream yesterday. That's what I thought, but I couldn't remember. I only streamed in May 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times in May. Damn.
First I go way back and boat. No, I can't get on my brakes. My life is out of control. I'm telling you, nobody's safe. I've been in that level of mode. My ice, it came with a train. So high, gotta have my face. This never rest my face. I'm an emo, thing on my face. 0, 0, 0, 0. Tell it to go change. Make you next, honey, baby. I got no 2 chains.
I don't have any updates on the Basement Bro merch, by the way. We know we talked about that the other day. Like I said, I might seriously consider it for 3,000 subs. I think that's fair. But we'll see. We'll see. Swamp is out. Okay, here's the only update I can give you all about, how about this? About jobs, right? No updates. Okay? Let me explain something to you all. You know what I don't like? When a job posts something or posts a job offer, right? Right? Okay. Doug. Okay. Job offer posting. Okay, cool. So I apply for the job, right? And then, you won't believe this, I don't hear anything back. So that's cool. Or they just remove the job off of the website completely. That's cool as well, right? Dumb. Okay? So, both of those outcomes are pretty cool and very good. The job market right now is just not great. It's not great. Anyone who's looking for a full-time job right now would agree with me. It's very, it's difficult when you don't know anyone. It's usually how you get jobs in places. You know people, right? So, I've had that and they call me 4 months later after I've already found a job. You know, I haven't even had that luxury. I just get nothing. So, we'll see. We'll see. Eddie, how we doing? Good to see you. You know, we're trying. we're trying. You know, I'm applying to a lot of different places, and I haven't heard a lot back. I have had one interview. It was completely different than they advertised on their on Indeed, but I still had an interview. I don't think they're going to call me back, but did have an interview. Good to see you as well, Dub. I'm talking a little bit about my complaints with the job application process at the moment. I just got, I have a few complaints. Yeah, make sure you like the stream, by the way. Double tap, like the stream. Appreciate it. Helps me out. Donate, get your name on the board per usual. Well, my goal is to move closer to her. Period. Right. I'm trying to be close to her. The problem is, it's far. So I'm trying to apply for jobs in an area that I know nothing about. So that's kind of difficult as well. We want to hear the full job search rant. I mean, that's like the gist of it. Like, it's literally just, it's like, why? Here's another thing too, right? How come when I apply for something and it says I got one right here that I'm looking at my laptop right now. This job I applied to, right? It says application view. Okay, so are we going to move forward with this process, or are we not going to move forward with this process? Or are we just going to sit here in limbo, right, and not do anything? Which I guess that could be the case too. But I just need something, right? I just need something. And I feel like Indeed lies, because it'll straight up be like, this employer typically responds within 2 days. They don't respond within 2 days. I can tell you that right now. That doesn't happen. So that's how moving works. Well, I plan on, but here's the thing. I want to have a job lined up when I move. Because I'm not making enough on YouTube to pay a monthly rent right now. I'll just be straight up with my chat, right? I'm not making enough. Unless y'all start throwing a bunch of money at me. I'm not making enough right now. So, I'm looking for a full-time job. I'm still going to be streaming, but I still am just looking for a full-time to have. And I've got nothing. So, we're trying. I'm putting myself out there, but it's just tough. It's just tough. It's nice to know someone in a industry that you're trying to get a job in. It's good to know someone. The problem is I just don't know anyone. So. I'll be honest, I don't think I'm going to do 195. My right here's acting up. My shoulder's acting up a little bit, so I don't think I'm going to do 195. I don't think I'm going to do 190. I think we're just going to go to tricep. I don't want to push it. But anyway, that's kind of the gist of the job searching right now. I mean, ideally, since I've started, it's almost been a year since I started training, right? And ideally, I would love to do this full time, because then I can just go anywhere, right? And just stream. It doesn't matter. I would love to do streaming full time. And we're getting there. I don't think it's just not feasible right now. But I think at some point it might be. I hope. That's the goal. But I think right now it's just best to, if I have a job. Anyway. Do you think exes should stay friends? It's a good question. It's kind of a loaded question. I don't think it's. I mean, I don't think it's like not feasible. I think it's. I just. I don't think you necessarily have to cut an ex out if you don't want to, right? I do think there's a period of time that you need a break from that person, where you just don't talk to them, and you may never reconnect with them, and I think that's fine too. I mean, it's they're in the past for a reason, right? You're never obligated. Send them an email. I've followed up with a few jobs with an email, so maybe like if I say something on Indeed, they might respond to. But anyway, I think it's feasible in the right conditions. I'm not friends with any of my exes personally. I'm acquaintances with one, but I mean, we broke up for a reason, and I just didn't want them in my life anymore. Not to get too personal, but I think it comes down to the person. But I think at the end of the day, you broke up with them for a reason, right? You didn't want them in your life anymore, or you at least didn't want them as a So I don't know. I think it depends on the person, but I think overall it's usually not the best idea. I think for your own emotional and mental health, I'm like, you can always make new friends with other people, right? You can always find new people. You shouldn't. I mean, people always tell you not to settle. You shouldn't settle your friendships either, right? You shouldn't settle for your friendship. Space between you when you try to be friends with people. That's what I'm saying. Like, it does depend on the person, right? Hannah's returned, by the way. Welcome back. Hannah's my girlfriend, so we're yapping. But I think it depends, right? If you have a toxic relationship with someone, I've been here the whole time. Okay, never mind. Well, I didn't know because Micro mentioned us moving closer together, so I figured you would say something about that, but I wasn't sure. So I assumed you were gone. A lot of people. Okay. Like I said, it's a loaded question, so I'm kind of yapping here. But listen up. If the breakup is mutual, I think it's easier to be friends. But if it's one-sided, it's more difficult, right? My past 2 relationships, we immediately try to be friends afterwards. It was a bad idea. It's not a good idea. I don't talk to either of them anymore, right? Keep it real. How we doing? Where you been? What do you mean where I've been? I streamed like 2 days ago, and 3 days ago. Where you been? It's a real question. So, I think it's, make sure y'all like the stream, by the way. I think it's easier if it's mutual, but I think you both need time. If you don't do that, I don't think it will work. And I know it's like depending on the person, but like 9 times out of 10, if you don't give each other space for a while, it just won't work. It just, And I think, you have to keep in mind too, whenever you date another person, right? I actually thought you stopped streaming. I only streamed like 6 times in May. I had a lot of personal stuff going on, but I've been streaming some more again. So, welcome back though. Good to see you. Don't forget to hang out, as usual, for anyone. You don't need to get your name on the board, but just like the stream. It's free. Double tap. I think you have to keep in mind, like, if you're going to date again, right, and how that person that you broke up with treated you, how that might impact your next relationship, if that makes sense. Like, if you think that person might be a problem in the future, whenever you date someone else, you should keep that in mind. That's the main thing. And also, too, I will say this. It depends on your age, right? I think when it comes to, like, dating, like, in college or whatever, versus dating when you're, like, in your mid-20s, your late 20s, right? I think there's a big difference. I think when you're younger, there's more drama, there's more of this and that, it's whatever. When you're older, I think people are more mature, and they figure shit out. And so it's a little bit easier to deal. It's not easier to deal with a breakup, but it's like there's not as much petty shit, I feel like, compared to when you're younger. I never dated a guy that's still speaking to his ex. I think, but like I said, I think ex versus, I mean, no, like, if you mean like speaking, like talking, no. But if you mean like just on basic word terms, I don't know. It depends on the person. You know. I'm a cautious person, so, you know, when it comes to exes, I'm always kind of like, that could be a problem, just because I've dealt with stuff like that in the past. So I'm like, that could be a problem, but I'm also not going to be like, you can't talk to someone. If that makes sense. What's up, Corey? I'm doing okay. How are you doing? I like your spam plushie. Thank you. I don't know if that. I don't know if that answers your question, none. But I think it depends on the person. I think you should be wary of. You should be wary of who you're talking to and who your partner's talking to, right? Whenever you're dating. But I don't think it's like, oh, like there isn't like a check. It isn't like a checkbox of like not talking to this person, not talking to that person. I don't think that's good either. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think there's like a middle ground you have to find. Where's Little Wolf? Oh, shit. I think the big point of contention that you might have to make is if that person is causing a problem in your all's, like, okay, let's say you're dating someone, right? And they might, like, every now and then casually text their ex or whatever. Not as, like, I mean, even just like as acquaintances, right? I think whenever that becomes an issue to both of you, how you respond to that is going to be the important thing. Not, because at the end of the day, your all's relationship is the priority, not the relationship with the friend, not the relationship with their ex, right? So. That's kind of the way I view it, if that makes sense. I don't think it's a black and white thing. But I also don't think it should be to the point where it's affecting the current relationship you are in. Fires rekindle. Well, but you have to trust your partner. Like, I think if your partner is, I'm trying to figure out how to explain it. I feel like you also have to have a level of trust with your partner, right? When something is done, it should be done. Like, is it my favorite? It's not like, I don't know how to explain it. No one say to be close to your ex, being civil with someone is different. That's I'm like, I feel like just being, I don't know. Like, I don't talk to my exes because I don't want to talk to my exes. Right? I just don't, I don't need that. I don't want that. But what's up, Ella? I don't, like, me personally, right? I don't want that. I think it just depends on the person. If someone makes my partner uncomfortable and I respect my partner, then I will honor my partner. I mean, that's how I see it. Like, if I don't know. Like, there's things that I can be uncomfortable with. But I don't know. This is a tough topic for me, Chad. I'm gonna keep it real. This is not my favorite topic right now. Yeah, y'all asked me some hard-hitting questions today, man. Listen. I don't think it's a black and white issue, right? I don't think it's you either do this or you do that and that's it. How's everything going? It's going. You know, we're here, right? We're still streaming. I don't think it's a black and white thing. But I think there should be boundaries. I think there should be boundaries. I think there's things that you need to communicate with your partner, and it just depends on the couple. I mean, there's couples that can handle things better than other couples, but you got to have boundaries. That's it. I don't know what y'all are even talking about. We're just yapping. But look, I'm not a life coach, right? I'm not a life coach. I'm not a relationship coach. You do whatever works for you, right? You do whatever works for you. Have your boundaries, set your boundaries, you do whatever works for you. In the 90210, 90210, somewhere in there. But anyway, do what works for you. It's almost July, it is. It's almost been a year since I started streaming. 2 years streaming, 1 year. 2 years since I started doing content, but 1 year since I started streaming. Bro, no way you just brought up Harry Potter as a metaphor. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. What's up, Nicholas? I'm just thinking. Just hard-hitting questions. Like, I don't know. I have my reservations on stuff like that. I have my ways that I think about it. I have my ways that I view it. But at the same time, some people view it differently. And I also respect that in the same sense. But I think communication boundaries is the number one thing that you can do. Any new emojis? Just my dog. I think that's the newest one. Unless you haven't seen Ronald. But that's Ronald and then Ozzy as well. No way, dude. No way. No way we're talking about Harry Potter right now. I'm gonna crash out. I'm actually gonna crash out. What fitness influencers do you follow? Actively, Noel Dazelle, and I like Granny Guns. I don't know if y'all have ever heard of Granny Guns. She's cool. And then Goggins. And then I used to watch more Sam Select, not as much now. Make sure y'all like to share about the play. Double tap. It's free. You don't need to get Sam on the board. Per usual. I've had $2 donos today picked up. I don't know what this guy's yapping about. I'm going to time him out for a little bit. Yo. Give him a little 30-minute ban here. Yo, take a breather, man. Okay, listen, because I'm a kind of person that thinks about something for a long time. Okay, here's kind of what I'll say. I know you all meant for this to be like a 2-minute conversation, but Basin Bro yaps a lot. Okay, so listen up. Here's what I'll say. Yo, take care, Bella. I'll be streaming earlier tomorrow for the new Five Nights at Freddy's game. So 12 o'clock Eastern. Be there. Wait, hang on. I had the thought in my head. Shit. Set boundaries, be communicative with your partner. It depends on the relationship. I don't think one person should be like, you can't do this, you can't do that, right? But if the other person is uncomfortable with something, you should communicate that and have boundaries. I think that's fair. And that doesn't mean you shouldn't ever talk to someone again. Or that doesn't mean you shouldn't completely cut someone out of your life because someone told you to. But you should have boundaries. I think that's a very fair statement. I think if one party is uncomfortable, then you should discuss it. And if it becomes a problem in the relationship, then you need to do something about it. Whether that means you do block them or you cut them out. If you care about the relationship you are in, and you prioritize that person, gaslighting, you're controlling, if you don't want them talking to their ex. Let's say your partner doesn't like someone you haven't yet. Okay, doesn't like someone you haven't yet speaking to you because they come off flirty. Wait. Your partner doesn't like someone you haven't yet speaking to you because they come off flirty, would you expect their wishes? If they didn't like them, and they were uncomfortable, is that what you mean? Like me personally, my priority, I'm dating Hannah, right? My priority is her, right? If she tells me that she's uncomfortable with someone that I'm talking to, and they're coming off flirty, and she's like, hey, could you not talk to them anymore? I might have a discussion with the other person, be like, hey, I can't talk to you anymore. You're being too much, and you're impacting me, and I wouldn't talk to them. Because she's my priority, right? Careful the gaslighting, you're being controlling if you don't want them talking to their ex. Is it a controlling thing to say that you don't want someone talking to their ex? Do you think that's controlling? It's understandable. I agree. I think it's understandable. But again, I still think it's different though of being cordial with them and communicating with them versus like blocking them. Saying you don't want someone to talk to their ex is one thing, right? But saying, like, if you say, hey, it makes me uncomfortable when you talk to them, right? Okay. I don't think that's controlling at all. I think what may come off as controlling is saying you need to block that person. I think that can be a problem as well. If you start telling people who they should and shouldn't be talking to, I think, you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? I think that, like, if you're telling your partner you have to cut someone off, I think that can come off as a control. No text, especially late at night, following them on social media. But again, if you're telling someone you can't follow someone on social media, that I feel like if again, it depends on the person, right? But if it's their ex and they're cordial and they still follow them on social media, I'm not going to be like, you can't do that. That's just me. I'm just not. I'm not going to be, unless there is a reason why that would happen. Like if this person is being a problem or being uncomfortable, or it's becoming more than just a platonic thing, right? Then it's a problem. If it's within the boundaries of trusting and platonic, okay. I think comes down. I mean, at the end of the day, like you have to. What if their ex is constantly posting sexy Instagram posts? I guess that depends on the person. I mean, yeah, that would probably. But again, that's not my partner, right? My partner isn't the one doing that. It's them. I can't control what they do, right? And I don't want to sit there and control what Hannah's doing, right? I'm not going to sit there and say you can't follow that person because of what they're posting. I would just trust that they're not sitting there scrolling on their Instagram all the time, right? Does that make sense? You follow them so you see it. If they're going out of the way to like post different, right? I don't know. I think like you can't control what someone else. 19 years? You've been in a relationship for 19 years? What? I don't have most of my exes blocked, but I don't talk to any of them. If all of a sudden my boyfriend was like, you need to block them when I haven't talked to them in 2 years, that's not normal. That's what I'm like. I mean, yeah. Well, I am her boyfriend, right? Duh, that's me. And like we don't sit there. I'm not sitting there like, hey, you can't talk to your ex because they're your ex. I can't control. I'm not gonna sit there and control the people you've dated and the people you sit there and talk to. I have to trust that you're keeping things platonic. It's just when they're talking all the time, right? That's what I'm saying. If it becomes a problem, right? If it becomes more than platonic in the relationship you're in currently, and it's making someone uncomfortable, then you need to talk about it. That's just, it's because there's history. I mean, people do change, but I understand, like, yes, there are instances where there is history, right? Or there's someone that might be a problem now. Why you put yourself in that situation, though? What do you mean? Like, I don't know, chat. It's really tough. I still think it's tough. Hold on a second. Trust them until they give a reason not to. I mean, that's kind of at the end of the day, I think that's kind of the end of the situation. I mean, why follow someone on social media? There's always a possibility that things can get hot and heavy again. But I mean, like I said, but at the end of the day, you still have to trust your partner that it's not going to get like that again, right? I mean, the internet, at the end of the day, everyone's connected all the time, right? I mean, I feel like at the end of the day, no matter what, you're probably going to see your ex on social media again, right? People like keeping their options open, sad but true. Like I said, depends on the person. I just think if you go into a relationship and you tell someone, hey, if you tell someone, you can't follow this person because of your ex, off rip, right? That's the first. What's up, Brett? First thing you say, right? You can't follow someone because of your ex. I don't think that's also a good way to start out, right? I think until they give you a reason, then it's different. Checking up on them is a red flag. But I think, like me personally, I don't really give a shit. I don't sit there and check. I mean, I don't sit there and check up on my exes because I don't care. I don't want to care, right? I don't really give a shit about my exes. Why wait? Why wait for them to give you a reason by then it's too late? I don't know. It's hard to explain. There shouldn't be a reason in the first place. Like, if someone a lot of times what it boils down to is not the person you're dating, it's the other person that they may or may not be cordial with, right? That's because I trust him, right? If it comes down to someone else, I can't control that, but I trust that Hannah will deal with the situation in a way that benefits us. Take care of my girl. I just think it's getting kind of personal. I don't know. Like, because Hannah is my girlfriend, right? She's in the chat. Like, she's in the chat. We have our own relationship, and we sit there and do the best we can, right? No matter what. It's all we do. We do the best that we can. So, anyway. I don't know. That's kind of the way I see it.
So, like, you gonna go get my prescription tomorrow?
Apologies. Listen, I don't even want to talk about it. Listen. I don't want to talk about it. I don't know. I think it depends on the situation, depends on the person, depends on the people, how much trust you have between each other. I don't know. I mean, have your standards, have your boundaries, have your communication. That's pretty much all I have to say about it. There isn't a one-size-fits-all for everyone. That's all there is to it. Dead ass. Are you gonna do triceps? Yes. You should establish trust. If you don't have that, no matter what, your relationship will fail. I mean, yes. Us with a dog chew on or something. No, I made that one myself. That one was made by me. So, anyway, I don't know. I don't really have like a final statement on to wrap that up because I think it's just, I mean, if you want someone that isn't sitting there talking to your ex all the time, then you should, that is a standard you might set with someone. That's fine. Right? I think being cordial with your ex isn't a bad thing. Right? I don't think you should sit there and have to block everyone that you've ever dated ever. But I think if it comes to a point where it's making someone uncomfortable, you should respect that and prioritize that. Doom, 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 doom. We are moving on. We are moving on. Don't be asking Hannah questions, okay? Leave her alone. She like, what did you say? Dream, we are moving on, okay? Dream job besides streaming. I mean, I've always wanted to work with animals. So, I've always wanted to work at a wolf reserve. That would be cool. That would be cool. But I don't know. I don't have a super big dream job, but I've always liked that a lot. But yeah, we'll do triceps here, and then we'll probably just call it. Because my phone is getting low, and yeah. Mega bulk to 240. I don't know about that. Thank you, Hannah. Someone says old pictures of their exosurfs on their profile. I think it's nice to get rid of them. I think that's probably the best thing you could do. Maybe not, right after a breakup or anything, but I think it's good to have a restart. What's up, Showdown? I wouldn't care. That's what I'm saying. Some people might. You know what I'm saying? Again, there's things that people would care about, things people wouldn't care about. So. Again, comes down to the person. Okay, let me get one more set of these. Can I get a mod already? No. So, anyway. But why not? Because you literally just get here. What do you mean can I get mod? I don't moderate. I have 2 moderators in my chat that have been here for like a year, bro. I don't mod anyone. What are you talking about? What are you yapping about, bro? Well, chat, we're going to have a long stream tomorrow. You know, it's going to be longer than this one. So, we'll probably just gear up for that, I think. I think we'll go ahead and call it. True, Hannah. Do you eat after this? Yes. I also need food. But yeah, we're going to be live early tomorrow and for a decent amount of time. So, we'll probably just go ahead and call a stream tonight. I'm going to finish up here and then I'm going to eat. So, post-workout meal. Today, it's going to be chicken tenders. So, that's the plan. But yeah, yo, chat, W stream, W chat. Appreciate y'all being here. Appreciate the support. Appreciate the $2 don't know none. And appreciate all the support as usual. I will be back tomorrow, like I said, 12 Eastern. And yeah, be here. Have a good rest of your night. And yeah, we will be back tomorrow. I will see you all then. Until then, have a good rest of your night. Happy lifting. Be safe. And I will see you all then. Peace out, y'all.